Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria. The name sounds so impressive, isn't it? An entire Netflix serial, Narcos, is based on the life of this great criminal. Imagine a criminal being extolled, and for what? Who is this person? You love him, you hate him, but you cannot ignore him. Come with me and open this door of a safe that takes us right into the life of one of the greatest criminals, Pablo Escobar. Our next story takes us in front of an iron safe with a strong door. What is so special about the safe? Check this out. But before that, here are some astonishing facts about Pablo. For Meena Ma, the excitement of an iron safe actually opened a valuable door to understand why the younger generation in my home were binge-watching the popular Netflix hit serial Narcos, which is based on Escobar Pablo's life and times. Now I know. Pablo Escobar eclipses just about every drug kingpin in history. He started from nothing and in as little as a couple of decades became one of the most powerful men in the world. Along the way, he also did some truly staggering things. A week after Pablo Escobar's Pepto-Bismol-colored Miami Beach mansion was demolished, it's been reported that a 700 pounds heavy locked safe was found by a worker tearing down one of the last walls. This is actually the second safe that was found at that home, though the first one was stolen before it could be opened. The excavator operator, Miguel Mato, told the El Niño Herald that the 2-foot by 2-foot safe surely would have weighed up to at least 700 pounds. He said that he noticed it when the floor sank beneath some rubble. The safe was found at about 11 a.m. when Miguel Mato was operating an excavator and knocked down the last walls of the 7,336 square foot home, which sits on a 33,000 square foot lot overlooking Biscayne Bay. This is real, it's still locked. It's very, very heavy. We cannot believe it. Now Pablito is my best friend, joked Mato. We have just one of the walls left, and when I started to knock it down, a piece of rubble hit. The floor sank and I saw it, Mato said. It was something grey. I grabbed it with the excavator's claw and realized it was a safe. The safe is still locked and its contents, if any, are unknown. I think that it has gold or diamonds, he said. Who knows? It is well known that the former boss of the Medellin cartel had accumulated such an immense fortune that he hid part of his profits in secret compartments in the walls of his house and even buried them in the floor. In 1987, US authorities confiscated the property along with the $20 billion property of the Colombian drug dealer owned across Florida. This vault has also unearthed the real life and the extravagant lifestyle of this mafia king to the whole world. Let's look at the life of Pablo the man here. At his extravagant estate in Puerto Triunfo, Escobar built a private zoo filled with hippos, giraffes, elephants, and other animals. Hippos still roam the grounds today. Escobar was responsible for killing about 4,000 people including an estimated 200 judges and 1,000 police, journalists, and government officials. In the 1980s, Escobar's Medellin cartel was responsible for 80% of the cocaine that was sent to the United States. Before getting into the drug trade, Escobar sold stolen tombstones to smugglers and was also into the business of stealing cars. Pablo was born in Rio Negro, Colombia, in 1949. His father was a farmer and his mother a school teacher. In 1976, a 27-year-old Pablo Escobar married Maria Victoria Hanalo Vallejo, who was just 15. While the Escobar family was in hiding, Pablo's daughter Manuela got sick. To keep her warm, Escobar burned bills worth about $2 million. Pablo Escobar bought a Learjet specifically for flying in his cash. He's said to have smuggled cocaine in plain tires. Depending on how much product pilots flew, they could earn as much as $500,000 per day. In an attempt to change the laws of extradition, Escobar offered to pay Colombia's debt an estimated $10 billion. Escobar spent around $2,500 a month on rubber bands alone used to hold his money together. Escobar's earnings peaked at an estimated $30 billion. He made the Forbes Billionaires list of the world's richest people 7 years in a row, beginning in 1987 and peaked at number 7 in 1989. In the late 1980s, Colombian authorities seized some of Escobar's enormous fleet, including 142 planes, 20 helicopters, 32 yachts, and 141 homes and offices. Escobar's business was so big and so scrutinized that in addition to planes, helicopters, cars, trucks, and boats, he even bought 2 submarines for transporting his cocaine into the United States. At the height of the drug trade, Escobar smuggled up to 15 tons of cocaine each day. Pablo's support to the poor earned him the nickname Robin Hood. Other popular nicknames for Escobar was Don Pablo and El Patron. Among the possessions that authorities found in Escobar's home was a Spanish translation of the self-help classic, The Power of Positive Thinking. About 10% of Escobar's earnings were lost to spoilage. Rats likely consumed a bulk of these bills. Escobar's luxury prison was referred to as La Catedral, or the Cathedral, and it also housed a casino, a nightclub, and even a spa. Following his death, Escobar's lavish Colombian estate was transformed into a theme park featuring animals, life-size dinosaur models, Escobar's collections of classic cars, and more. Pablo Escobar, his greatest fear was extradition. No matter what happened, he did not want to spend his final years in an American jail cell. Despite his horrific business dealings, Escobar did fund a number of programs to help Colombia's poor residents. He gave money to churches and hospitals, established food programs, built parks and football stadiums, and created a barrio. Escobar used his extraordinary wealth and popularity to get himself elected into Colombia's Congress. The biggest single cocaine shipment Escobar ever made to the United States weighed a whopping 51,000 pounds. Pablo was gunned down at the age of 44. Some people speculate that the wound was self-inflicted. About 25,000 people, including many of the poor Colombians to whom Escobar had personally distributed money, attended his burial in Medellin. Escobar was shot and killed by the police in 1993, but was known to have amassed a huge fortune in property and jewels. At roughly 6,500 square feet, the 4-bedroom mansion built in 1948 would have been modest for the king of cocaine. While many criticize his crimes,
He was seen as a Robin Hood-like figure for many in his homeland, as he provided amenities to the poor. His death was mourned and his funeral attended by over 25,000 people. His life served as an inspiration for Netflix hit film and show Narcos, as well as several other TV shows and films. If you like the content of this video, do like and subscribe to my channel Meet Meenamma. Don't forget to click the bell icon for regular updates. Also do comment and interact with Meenamma. I would love your opinions. Meenamma looks forward to meeting you again in the next video and episode. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great life and make a difference. Meenamma, oi, 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 Meenamma.